And without further delay, I would like to invite Brother Zuriyab, who is our speaker today, mashallah. Brother Zuriyab here is based in the UK, a very well educated brother, and he's going to talk to you for a brief couple of minutes on the life of Imam Rida alayhi salatu wassalam, and how we can learn from his life today in today's day and age. So, Brother Zuriyab, I'm going to ask you to unmute your mic now, and inshallah, if you can take the mic, and inshallah, the young brothers and sisters watching can definitely benefit from your talk today. Please recite as-salawat for Brother Zuriyab with your mics muted, inshallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Jazakallah, brother.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد. Thank you, brother one. First and foremost, congratulations to all the brothers and sisters viewing this today across the world on the beloved birth of Imam Rida alayhi salam. And we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the tawfiq to carry out this short speech where we can find out some glimpses of the Imam. Again, it won't do him justice. Imam Rida alayhi salam, his personality, his shan, his character is far beyond our minds and imagination. But there are some anecdotes which I would like to mention, and inshallah, we can learn from Imam's examples. So as you know, the first thing I would like to mention is each person, each Imam, as our children will know, they have a special title. Like Imam Ali alayhi salam is known as Amir al-Mu'mineen. You can only say that to Imam Ali alayhi salam. It's makhsoos, something special to Imam Ali alayhi salam, the leader of the faithful. Then you have Imam Hassan alayhi salam. He's known as Al-Mujtaba, Kareem Ahl al-Bayt. He was very generous. Then you have Imam Hussain alayhi salam, Hussain Shaheed Karbala. Then Imam Sajjad alayhi salam, he was known as Zain al-Abidin. Imam Baqir alayhi salam, Baqir al-Ulum, the one who split knowledge. Imam Sadiq, known as the Sadiq, the truthful. And this carries on. And the special thing with Imam Rida alayhi salam is his name, Al-Rida, which is why a person asked Imam Muhammad Taqi, his son, once, why was your father called Al-Rida, like the one who is pleased? Like, why? You know, your other forefathers were also like similar to him. So why is he specially known as Al-Rida? And Imam Taqi alayhi salam very beautifully put it. He said that all the other forefathers before him, they had some enemies to them. But with Imam Rida alayhi salam, even his enemies were pleased with him. And what this means is with Imam Rida alayhi salam, he debated people so much, because he had the time, the political context was completely different. He debated people so much that he cleared many differences. Many people, before they would meet the Imam, they would be against him. And after speaking with him, they would turn into his lovers and followers. One example is, one man said he wrote a book with his questions. There was no paper at that time. Or paper was there, but it was quite scarce. So on a parchment, he wrote all his questions down, he composed a little book, and he came to Imam Rida alayhi salam. And a voice came out and said from his servant, Imam Rida's servant in his house, "Oh man, who is he here?" And this man, he stood up and said, "That's me, you've called my name." And the servant said, "This is from Imam Rida to you." The man said, "Why is Imam Rida giving me a book? I haven't even asked my questions." And subhanAllah, what he found was, before he could even ask Imam Rida his questions, Imam Rida had already given him his answers. So Imam Rida's knowledge and his specialty had really pierced through society at the time. A lot of people loved him. And quickly, just going through Imam Rida's birth, alayhi salam, a very blessed birth. He was born on the 11th of Zilqa'd, 1 month after the shahadat of Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, his grandfather. And what Imam Musa Kazim did was, he knew that he would be put into dungeons and prisons, and he would be going through a lot. So as soon as Imam Rida was born, a few days later, after doing the rites of the baby, he made a will, and he made up to 60 people sign it. So they would know, after me, Musa ibn Jafar, it's Ali ibn Musa, my son, he's the leader after me. And what you find is with the Banu Hashim, Imam Rida alayhi salam, subhanAllah, had a lot of siblings, over 30 siblings. And this is a lesson for us. You know, he had so many siblings, but there was lots of love, a lot of connection. They were really like close to each other, brothers and sisters. What you found with the Banu Abbas was, the brothers would be willing to kill each other, as you found with Mamun and Amin, the sons of Harun, Mamun and Amin. With Imam Rida alayhi salam, his brothers and sisters were so closely connected to him, which is why, inshallah, we pray to Allah we get to go to Iran for ziyarah. You find many Imamzadeh in Shiraz, Tehran. These Imamzadeh were the brothers of Imam Rida who had gone from Medina to Khorasan to meet with the Imam, but they were killed on the way. And when they were told, "Why are you going to meet Imam Rida? He's so far away," they would say, "He's our brother. We want to meet him. We want to help him." And you see Bibi Masuma Kum as well. She sadly was poisoned when she reached the area of Kum. But there was a lot of connection between Imam Rida and his siblings. So that's one of the most things that come to the forefront, that we should respect our siblings and try and keep that unity within us. I would also like to mention Imam Rida's character very quickly before finishing off. What I mean here is, we mentioned his knowledge, but he also had this aura, this personality, this presence, this nur coming from him, which attracted the people. And I'll give you a quick example. When Imam Rida was being taken from Medina to Khorasan, Ma'mun was very clever, or he thought he was clever. He took Imam Rida through routes which didn't have many of his lovers, many of his shia. So he avoided Qum, Baghdad, and all these areas. But when he reached to Neshabur, a lot of the people knew who Imam Rida was. So they came out. And some of the scholars and everyone, they kept asking Imam Rida, please, please give us something. Give us a hadith. Give us something from you. We want to do your ziyarah. And Imam Rida was on his horse. Other traditions say he was on his camel. And he came out and he gave a very beautiful hadith, which is known as Silsilatul Dhahab, the golden chain. And this is a truly beautiful hadith, which Imam Rida says, I heard from my father, Musa ibn Jafar, who heard from his father, Jafar ibn Muhammad. And this chain kept going back to Rasulullah, who heard from Jibreel, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, Kalamat la ilaha illallah hisni. Saying La ilaha illallah is my fortress. And whoever enters my fortress will be saved from my punishment. Then Imam Rida went a bit forward and he said, he continued the narration and he said, but this saying La ilaha illallah has some conditions, and I am one of those conditions. So what Imam Rida was trying to tell the people was, yes, we believe in one God, there's no God but Allah. We normally think La ilaha illallah is just a phrase. No, it has a lot of meaning. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, if you say this word, this phrase, La ilaha illallah, you are entering my fortress. You know, like children, when we're kids, we build fortresses, castles. You're entering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's fortress. You're going to be saved from him, but from his wrath and his punishment. But you have to believe in the concept of imamah. And we are so blessed, we have 12 infallible imams who we can link to. And we can link this to our life today. Imam Mahdi Ajit Sharif. Have we tried to speak with the imam of our time? When I woke up this morning, I said salam to mummy, daddy, brother, sister. I turned the TV on. Did I take 5 seconds to say salamu alaikum, ya imam zaman? The imam of my time who can hear me. Again, this applies to me first and foremost, but these are some examples which we can take and apply in our lives. So the first thing we said was being loving your siblings, staying close to your siblings. Second thing, knowing the imam of your time and believing in God, which is for first and foremost. And I'll finish off, before I finish off, just some examples from Imam Rida's life which show Imam's mercy. And I want to finish off with this. One of the famous titles of Imam Rida alayhi salam is Imam al-Ra'uf, the merciful, the kind Imam. We'll see why. In one example, it was time for dinner. So as with our homes, you set out the table, the plates, everything, the food's ready. And back then, only the top officials ate together. You couldn't have anyone else. So they called Imam Rida and said, come, the food's ready, please come and eat. We're waiting for you. All the top officials are waiting. And Imam Rida said, no, I will only come if all the workers and the servants in this palace, in this house, they have to come with me. And one man said to Imam Rida, why? Why are you doing this? They're of a low caste. We are very high and, you know, very prestigious. Why are you inviting them? And Imam Rida stopped him straight away and said, no, you can't say this. We can't judge someone based on their class, their clothes, the way they look, what their hairstyle is. Again, he didn't say this, but I'm just giving you an example. The thing you should look for is taqwa, piety, not the skin color, what this person owns. And so Imam Rida made everyone, all the workers and servants, sit together and eat. And this was something khusus with Imam Rida alayhi salam. He was very kind and careful and considerate for the people around him. On another example, a man came from India. His name was Abu Ismail al-Sindi. At that time, he came from India. He traveled all the way to Khorasan. And he said that I wanted to meet the Arab Hujjah. Because he couldn't speak Arabic himself. But he wanted to see how this Hujjah was, how this Imam was. So he said it was a very anxious moment. He came, he saw Imam Rida from far away, and Imam Rida smiled at him to make him feel at ease. Then he said, how am I going to speak to him? He speaks Arabic. I can't speak Arabic. So he said, I came to Imam Rida and I spoke in my own language, which was Sindhi. He's from Sindh in India. And he said, Imam Rida alayhi salam, subhanAllah, he replied back to me in my language, in Sindhi. So it shows you that Imam of your time, Imam Zaman, when you go for ziyarah to Najaf, Samara, Kazmain, Mashhad, Qum, anywhere, these holy personalities you speak to, they know your language, whether your language Punjabi, Urdu, Hindi, English, anything. There's no specific language which you can speak to them. They understand your language. They know who you are. And there are many other examples where some of Imam Rada's servants and helpers were from Eastern Europe and Rome and so on. And Imam Rada would speak to them in their language. And it shows you that the Hujjah of the time, the Imam of the time, this is something special to them. They can speak to you in your own language and they know your circumstances. Before we finish off, another example of Imam Rada's kindness is where when he reached Nishabur, there was an old man in his home, according to this tradition, and he couldn't leave his home to meet Imam Rada. So he said to his Jawan, his young son, you go, I can't go. And he began crying. He was very sad. I can't meet the Imam of my time. He's come all the way to Khurasan. I don't know if I'm going to meet him again. But he had khulus niyat, sincerity of the heart. Just then he had a knock on his door. When he opened the door, it was Imam Rada alayhi salam. He had come himself to meet this person. Why? Because he was sincere. He really wanted to meet the Imam. So he invited the Imam alayhi salam into his house. They began talking. Then he said a very sweet thing. He said, Imam Rada alayhi salam, I have one request, which is what? He said, I am a barber. I cut people's hair. It would be an honor for me if I could cut your hair. You are Yabna Rasulullah. So Imam Rada alayhi salam removed his imama. This man cut Imam Rada's hair. And as Imam Rada was about to leave, he came to this man and he touched his scissors. When Imam Rada touched this man's scissors, the scissors became of gold. But this man said, Yabna Rasulullah, I don't want this. I don't want this gold and all this. No, I want one thing. And Imam Rada said, what do you want? He said, when I am in my grave alone, when there's no one there for me, please come and visit me in my grave. Do my shifa'ah. And Imam Rada said, sure, yes, I will do. So this is again another close thing with Imam Rada. He takes care of his zawar and his followers. Imam Rada alayhi salam says, you visit me once, I visit you 3 times. The first, when you're all alone in your grave, no one's there, but I will come for you. The second, when on the day of judgment, when the good and bad deeds are being weighed up, I will be there with you. And the third, on Pule Sirat, I will be there for you. And the final example, apologies, brother Onana. Final example, I know you guys are all ready for the quiz. Final example. Again, this is an example which is close to my heart. When I went to Ziyarah a few years ago with Aga Nusrat Bukhari, he narrated this himself. And I remember it really touched us and it really made us feel closely connected to the Imam. And I wanted to share this with you as well. One zawar, this is narrated from a khadim. A khadim is someone who serves the shrines. So you might have seen in the videos, they have a feather duster, a special cap, and a uniform. Now, this one zawar was sleeping by the zari of Imam Rada alayhi salam. And this khadim came and kicked him with his foot. And he said, get up. Why are you sleeping here? This is not a place to sleep. This is a place of ibadah. Get up, come on, wake up. And this zawar got up and he looked to the zari and said, Ya Imam Rada, okay, I might have done something which I shouldn't have. I shouldn't be sleeping here. But this khadim of yours, he works for you. He shouldn't have kicked me. He's hurt my feelings. I'm very hurt by this. And he left. That khadim says, that night I had a dream in which I saw Imam Rada alayhi salam. But he was holding his sides, his limbs, and he was in pain. And the khadim says, I began to cry. And I said, Yabna Rasulullah, why are you like this? What's happened? Why are you in so much pain? And Imam Rada very beautifully said, when you hurt my zawar, my visitor, it's like you've hurt a piece of me. My visitors, my lovers are a piece of me. So again, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Bihaqi Imam Rada alayhi salam, he was so kind, so compassionate, so merciful. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to do his ziyarah in the near future. And may Allah allow us to benefit from his shafa'ah in this world, in our graves, and then in the hereafter. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Bihaqi Imam Rada, allow us to see the zuhur of Imam al-Mahdi. For the love of Imam al-Rida, could we have a loud salawat?
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Jazakallah, brother Zuryab. A very, very touching speech, mashallah. I myself was paying attention to every single word of yours. I'm sure everyone else was. Very touching events. And may Allah give us the tawfiq to have the shifa of Imam Rida alayhi salam when we are in our graves. They are our hope for our sin. I myself, the sinners, we depend on the Imams for the shifa. May Allah give us the opportunity to do the ziyarah, inshallah. Jazakallah, may Allah bless you, Brother Zuryab. And moving quickly on, I know everybody is eager to go. MashaAllah, we have a total of 75 people in the call right now, and I'm sure it's everyone's is eager to go. And just before we begin, I just wanted to share, I'm going to just share my screen quickly. Okay, just to let you all know, as mentioned before, that today's quiz is sponsored. The prizes for today's quiz are sponsored by Club 313, and Club 313 they organizing a program called the Mainstream Media and Muslim Identity and its Representations. Is a course being run by Brother Raza John, who by profession he's a filmmaker. He's a specialist in the media industry. So this course it's an interactive program which is designed to take the attendees on a journey to inform us of the most important theories and concepts used by mainstream media and their corporate and political backers in directing the masses into following narratives that benefit the political elite. So it's a very, very interesting and very valuable course being organized by Club 313. Please take a screenshot of this. If you would like details, I can send you via WhatsApp. Please take a look at this. If you would wish to register, please go onto the website at club313.org. A very interesting program. It's every Sunday, I believe, for 6 weeks. An interactive course, an eye-opening course for us, so we can understand, the concepts behind today's mainstream media, how it's trying to give us the message which pretty much supports the political elite. And Jazakallah everyone for paying attention. Okay, time for the quiz. I hope you guys are all ready, your phones in your hand, and I'm sure you guys already know how to play, how to join. If you have any problems, please mention it in the chat and I will let you know, please. And here you go. That is the pin. Please, can you all join? I request you all to use your names, your real names, please. The Kahoot pin is on screen right now. If you guys can't see it, please let me know. And I do kindly request you all to use your real names, no nicknames, no funny names. No funny names. If I do see a name which is not a real name, I will unfortunately have to remove you so you can rejoin. And if you can't rejoin, that means I've locked the room. So Jazakumullah khair, 100 people today. And one other thing, there is a poll in the Zoom chat. Please can I request you all to take a minute or two just for our information to complete that poll. Okay, are we going to break last week's record of 150 participants? And those who have been paying attention to Brother Zuryab's lecture, pretty much he covered some of the questions from the quiz. But yes, it will be a test for those who've been paying attention. 122, 123, mashallah, mashallah. Halabihum, halabihum, ya zawar. And jazakumullah khairan and jaza. Keep coming, brothers and sisters. We are about to commence the 9th edition of the quarantine quiz. And I would like to thank my dear friend, brother, elder, my senior brother, Salim Ummatia, for his immaculate support throughout this with his suggestions. And may Allah bless everyone attending today. Jazakumullah khair. I request again, please join with your names. I'm going to check one more time before we begin. If I do see a name which is not a real name, I would sadly have to remove you, so you will have to join again. And one other thing, apologies, I should have mentioned My apologies, I'll give you a minute or so to sort that out. If you guys can grab a Quran from your house, from your top shelf or your bookshelves, some of the questions require you to refer to the Quran. And those questions carry double points, and they do allow you approximately 60 to 90 seconds to answer. So if you guys can quickly grab a Quran from your bookshelves, an English Quran preferably, or if you are okay with Arabic, that is absolutely fine. Or if you have a phone which has the Quran app on it, which is great also, please can you grab a Quran quickly, as some of the questions in the quiz require you to refer to the Quran. The purpose of these questions is to build a habit within us to at least pick up the Quran from our shelf and open it to a particular surah, particular verse, so we can refer to it. And inshallah, through these quizzes, we will try to build a habit within all of us to refer to the Quran, a book which is there for guidance, to give us life, and not to pick up when someone sadly passes away, or we need it to, for any other purposes apart from actually seeking guidance. 127 people, mashallah. If we have any others, we'll give it a minute or so for everyone to join. If anyone is having any problems, please can they mention in the chat. The pin is on screen. If you have a phone, please download the Kahoot app quickly on your phone. And the pin, thanks to Sister Layla, she has mentioned it in the chat. Okay, I'm going to check one more time if there are. Okay, I see a name over here, which is 426061. I'm going to remove you from the quiz. Please, can you rejoin quickly with your real name? Okay, Brother Hassan, please quickly join as we are about to commence the quiz for this week. Jazakallah khair min jaza, jazakumullah khair. 128 people, mashallah. Let's hope we break the record. Last week we had a total of 150 people. Okay. Okay, Brother Mohsin, the pin is 426061, 426061. Okay, apologies. I do see two names here on screen, HM and Ummi. Apologies, Ummi. I'll have to remove you from the quiz. Please, can you rejoin? As mentioned, please, can you use your real names? Okay, is everybody in? Brother Hassan, is it okay to go? Brother. Okay, there's this considerate drop all of a sudden. I think people are still having problems. I'll give it one more minute. We will start at 43 past. Alhamdulillah. Okay, Jazakallah. Okay, we're gonna make a start now. It's more than enough time for people to join. I will keep the room open. If anyone wants to join in between, they are more than welcome to, inshallah. Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of God, we begin. Please read the questions carefully. It's better to get the questions right than get it wrong in a hurry. And Bismillah, I will be reading the questions as well as we go along. Ya Allah. Question number 1. What is the name of our 8th Imam? Is it Imam Ali ibn Musa, Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, Imam Ali ibn Hussain, or Imam Ali ibn Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam? Yep, straightforward question to start off with. Our 8th Imam is Imam Ali ibn Musa. Imam Ali ibn Musa is our 8th Imam. So well done to 116 people got that correct. And we kick off the leaderboard with Itrat, Kulgul, Hassan, Sahil, and Asad on the leaderboard, mashallah. Question number 2. When was our 8th Imam born? Was it 11th of Rajab, 11th of Sha'ban, 11th of Ramadan, or 11th Dhiqad? Okay, mashallah. 11th of Dhiqad is the birth of Imam Ali ibn Musa. So well done to 124 people who got that correct. And we have a change, mashallah. Let's keep going. Question number 3. How long was the Imamah of Imam Ali ibn Musa? Was it 10, 30 years, 20 years, or 40 years? Okay, the Imamah of Imam Ali ibn Musa lasted for 20 years. 20 years. Well done to 95 people who got that correct. And we have Ali Hussain, who's up 36 places, mashallah. Keep going, brother. And question number 4. What is the name of the mother of our 8th Imam alayhi salam? Is it Bibi Hakima, Bibi Najma, Bibi Ruqayya, or Bibi Shahar Bano? Okay, indeed, the mother of our 8th Imam is Bibi Najma. Bibi Najma, salamullah alayha. Well done. And Asad Naqvi is coming up to second, but let's see. 7 players just dropped their answer streak of 3. Well done to those 7 people. Question number 5. What was the name of the wife of Imam Ali ibn Musa? Was it Bibi Maria, Bibi Asma, Bibi Hakima, or Bibi Sabika? Okay, mashallah. I wasn't expecting, but mashallah, everyone is very, very well prepared. 78 people got that correct. Indeed, it is Bibi Sabika is the wife of Imam Ali ibn Musa, according to some narrations. Bibi Sabika. Well done to 78 people got that correct. And a drastic change in the leaderboard here, mashallah. Tough round, 18 players with 4 streaks, mashallah. Keep going, guys. Question number 6. The Abbasi Khalifa at the time of Rida, Harun al-Rashid, had 2 sons. What were their names? Was it Ma'mun al-Rashid and Mutawakkil, Mutassim and Amin, Ma'mun al-Rashid or Amin, and Harun al-Rashid and Mutawakkil. Yes, the two sons were Ma'mun al-Rashid and Amin. Ma'mun al-Rashid and Amin were the two sons of the Abbasi Khalif at the time of Imam Rida, Harun al-Rashid. Well done. Let's take a look. And another change, Itrat Fatima, a new name I see, mashallah, to Sister Itrat Fatima. And let's see. Okay, people are getting these questions correct. It is very, very close, I know. Question number 7. What pledge did Harun take from both his sons after his death? Was it Amin will become the ruler, Ma'mun will become the ruler, Ma'mun will rule the Arab parts, and Amin will rule the Persian parts? Or Amin will rule the Arab parts of the empire, and Ma'mun will rule the Persian side? So a very, very deep question to understand the situation at the time of Imam Rida alayhi salam. So Harun took a pledge from both of his sons before he died. What was that pledge? Take your time. 3, 2, 1. Okay, mashallah, 54 got that correct. The Amin will rule the Arab parts and Ma'mun will rule the Persian. That is what the pledge taken before Harun died. That one son, Amin, will rule one part of the Arab side and Ma'mun will rule the Persian side. So well done to 54 people got that correct. And another change here, mashallah. The regular names again. And Adnan, who is up 27 places, mashallah. Adnan, keep going, boy. Okay, thank you, brother Munis. Okay, question number 8. What happened after Ma'mun died? So he took a pledge. What exactly happened? Did Harun immediately make himself Khalifa of the whole empire? Both became the Khalifa as the father mentioned. Amin immediately proclaimed himself as the Khalifa of the whole empire, or none of those options? Take your time. We got 10 seconds. Think about it. It's best to get it right than rush it and get it wrong. If you don't know, it's okay. Okay, what exactly happened? Amin immediately took and proclaimed himself as the Khalifa of the whole region, of the whole empire, The whole empire. Inshallah, to 39 people got that correct. So the sons, Amin didn't abide by the pledge that his father made him take. Well done. Okay, it was Fatima. Zahra Adnan was the highest. MashaAllah, keep going. Next question. Where was Ma'mun at the time of Harun's death? Ma'mun was with him and buried him in a city called Tus. Well done to 24 people who got that correct. Okay, small change but a tough round. Next question. What did Ma'mun al-Rashid plan? He decided to do nothing and wait for what happens. He ordered his prime minister to devise a plan. He ordered Imam Rida to leave for Baghdad. He ordered Imam Rida to leave Medina for the city of Tus. Indeed, he ordered Imam Rida to leave Medina for the city of Tus. So well done to 93 people. Okay, Adnan in the lead. New name in the leaderboard, Zahra Batul with a 3 streak. Well done to Zahra Batul. Question number 11. Why did Ma'mun order Imam Rida to leave for Tus? The majority of the Persians favored the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt. He could persuade the Imam in Medina to side with him. Once the Persian side was secured, he could rise against his brother Amin, or all of these options. Indeed, it was all of these options. Majority of the Persians were the followers of the Ahlul Bayt, and he used this so he could persuade the people of the Persians to come on his side and persuade the Imam to come by on his side as well. So he thought he was very smart. But let's go to the next question. Well done to 85 people who got that correct. And the leaderboard stays the same. And 7 players have reached 3 correct answers. And Adnan, mashallah, new name on the leaderboard. He is leading today, mashallah, but it's very close down here, I know. Question number 12. Where is Imam Ali ibn Musa buried? Is he buried in Qom, Iran, Mashhad, Iran, Tehran, Iran, or Kashan, Iran? Okay, indeed, Imam Ali ibn Musa is buried in Mashhad, Iran. May Allah give us all the opportunity to visit his shrine once again, inshallah ta'ala. Well done to 124 people who got that correct. Leaderboard stays the same, and Sayyida is back in the game with 3 in a row. Mashallah, Sayyida, keep going. Question number 13. What famous hadith did Imam Rida narrate on his way through Nishapur? Was it the hadith, the golden chain hadith, hadith Thaqalain, or hadith of Manzila? Yep, those who are paying attention to Brother Zuryab's lecture, he indeed mentioned the Silsilatul Dhahab. 114 people got that correct, mashallah. And a change in the leaderboard. Okay, 38 players have got 4 correct answers in a row. Keep going, guys. Question number 14. Why is this called the golden chain? Is it because it was narrated in Nishapur, because it was a golden chain, because of its chain of narrators whom are all Imams and the Prophet, or none of them? Indeed, it is called the golden chain because the narrators of this hadith are all infallible. So mashallah, to 110 people got that correct. And Arzu Fatima is back in the game with 3 in a row, mashallah. Let's keep going. Question 15. What is the name of the sister of Imam Ali ibn Musa alayhi salam? Indeed, the sister of Imam Ali ibn Musa is Bibi Fatima Ma'asuma Salamullah alayha. Well done to 130 people. Okay. Very, very, very close round. MashaAllah. I know everyone's getting these correct. I know it's very close, but keep trying. Question number 16. Where is Bibi Fatima Ma'asuma buried? Is she buried in Najaf, Mashhad, or Tehran? Indeed, she is buried in Qom. And may Allah give us all the opportunity again to visit the shrine of Bibi Fatima Ma'asuma Salamullahi alayha. So well done to 137 people got that correct. And let's take a look. Another change, but quick fingers here, guys. I know everyone is very close down here, but keep pushing. Question number 17. Who is the father of Bibi Fatima Ma'asuma Salamullahi alayha? Is it Imam Jafar al-Sadiq, Imam Ali ibn Musa Rida, Imam Musa al-Kadhim, or Imam Hussain alayhi salam? Indeed, Bibi Fatima Ma'asuma is the daughter of the 7th Imam. She is the sister of Imam Ali ibn Musa, so her father is Imam Musa al-Kadhim alayhi salam. So well done to 133 people who got that correct. Well done. I see on the chat, I've just opened the chat, it's not showing. Brother Arman, it's probably a issue on your end. If you want to restart your Zoom, yep, that's the only advice I can give. Apologies, I can't really do much. Everyone else is working, so it's probably you. Maybe try another laptop, open the Zoom. Thank you. Next question. When was Bibi Fatima Ma'asuma born? Is it 1st of Ramadan, 1st of Dhul Qa'dah, 1st of Dhul Hijjah, or 1st of Sha'ban? Well done. 87 people got that correct. Bibi Fatima Ma'asuma was born on the 1st of Dhul Qa'dah. So well done. And we have a change in the leaderboard. Sana is in the lead, and 21 players have hit 4 correct answers in a row. Keep going, guys. Very well done. Question number 19. This is a double points. This is where you need the Quran. What is the 36th surah of the Quran? Is it Surah Al-Sabah, Surah Mu'minun, Surah Yasin, or Surah Al-Namal? This question carries 2,000 points and requires you to refer to the Quran or your apps to find out which surah is the 36th surah of the Quran. Surah Al-Sabah, Surah Mu'minun, Surah Yasin, or Surah Al-Namal. If you can, please do not guess. Please refer to the Quran on your phone apps or from your bookshelves. Get the answer correct. Take your time. Please refer to the Quran. There are a few more questions like this further down the line as a hint, so please keep the Qur'ans with you. MashaAllah. 137 got that correct. Indeed, it is Surah Yasin is the 36th surah of the Quran. Well done to 137 people who got that correct. And a change in leaderboard. Nasreen with 3 in a row. Well done to Nasreen. And next question, number 20. Which two grand scholars are buried in the haram of Imam Musa al-Kadhim and Imam al-Jawad, also known as Imam Taqi? Is it Allama Majlisi and Allama Tabatabai, Allama Rashid Turabi and Allama Talib Johari, Sheikh Mufid and Sheikh Tusi, or Ayatollah Khoi and Sheikh Ansari? For those who have been to Qadmiya, there are two grand scholars who are also buried within the shrine, and they are indeed well done to 69 people got that correct. It is Sheikh Mufid and Sheikh Tusi. Sheikh al-Mufid and Sheikh Tusi are the two grand scholars who are buried within the shrine of, within the haram of Imam Musa al-Kadhim and Imam Jawad in Qadhimain. So well done to 69 people who got that correct. And the leaderboard is very close and very close up below, and 9 players with 6 correct answers. Keep going. Double points. Question 21. Which fruit is mentioned in Surah Waqi'ah, the 56th surah, in verse 29? I've given you around 90 seconds to find out the answer. There is a fruit which is mentioned in Surah Al-Waqi'ah, the 56th surah of the Quran, verse number 29. Those who want to Google it quickly, they certainly can. Those who want to open the Quran, they certainly can, or on their apps. There is a particular fruit. Is it oranges, pomegranate, banana, or dates? You still have some time to answer. Take your time and get it correct rather than rushing and getting it wrong. As you all know, and from previous questions and quizzes, there are a total of 6 fruits that are mentioned explicitly in the Quran. Which fruit is it that is mentioned in this verse? Okay. I'm sure if everybody referred to the Quran, they would have seen banana. It is indeed banana which is mentioned in Surah Al-Waqi'ah, verse number 29. So please do read the verse and what context Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to us by mentioning this fruit. So well done to 66 people who got that correct. MashaAllah. Muhammad Rehan is back in the game. Well done, brother Rehan. Question 22. If you wish God to grant you a long life, make your parents happy. Who has said this narration? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Imam Ali, Imam a.s.w.s alayhi salam, or Imam Hussain alayhi salam. If you wish God to grant you a long life, make your parents happy. This is a very beautiful quote, mashallah. Those who are listening, is indeed Imam Sadiq said this quote, Imam Jafar al-Sadiq. He says, if you wish God to grant you a long life, make your parents happy. So all the kids listening, please abide by this saying by the Imam. And those whose parents are alive, may Allah give them a blessed life. And those who have passed away, may Allah bless all of their souls. Inshallah, they are raised with the loves of the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. Well done. Let's take a look at the leaderboard and another change. But we see Hussein is back with 3 correct answers. Well done to Hussein. Sana, Zahra still lead, but is very close. Keep going to the last question, number 23. Double points. In Surah number 17, Surah Isra, verse 23, who does Allah command us to respect? Is it neighbors? Is it animals? Is it parents? Or is it siblings? Surah Al-Isra, which is the 17th surah of the Quran, verse number 23. Allah commands us to respect a particular individuals or things. Is it neighbors? Is it animals? Is it parents? Or is it siblings? If you all open the Quran, you will see the answer. I'm hoping everyone will be opening it and getting the correct answer. Please, no guessing. Take your time. You've got around 40 seconds to go. Please open the book and get it correct. Take your time and get it correct. Who does Allah command us to respect in Surah Isra, verse number 23? MashaAllah, I think the 123 got that correct. Have the Qurans open, MashaAllah. It's indeed your parents. Your parents. Allah is not requesting, He is commanding us to respect our parents. And Imam Sadiq in previous question mentioned, if we want a long life, we must respect our parents. So MashaAllah, well done to 123 who got that correct. Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and a sudden change again, once again, but we have 4 players with 14 correct answers. Wow, well done. 14 correct answers, MashaAllah. Keep going. Question 24. So the flag below belongs to who? Is it the Zaynabiyun? Is it Hezbollah? Is it Fatimiyun? Or is it Lebanon? A flag that we all should be proud of. Indeed, it is Hezbollah. Hezbollah. Hold on to 122 people got that correct. It is the Islamic resistance in Lebanon led by Sayyid Hassan Nasrullah. May Allah preserve him. It is known as Hezbollah. Well done. And we have a drop. Kul Gul back up. Itrat, Sana, Anjum, and Zahra. But tough round. Let's keep going. Question 25. Hezbollah defeated which superpower of the world in 2006? Was it USA, UK, Israel, or Russia? This so-called superpower suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of Hezbollah in 2006. Who was that? Indeed, it was Israel. The illegal state of Israel was humiliated and defeated by the Jawan, the Shabab, the youth of Hezbollah. So well done to 111 who got that correct. Okay, change in the leaderboard, and Qasim Jaffri is making his way up. Keep going, Qasim. 26. During Hajj, how many times does the pilgrim go around the Kaaba? 5, 7, 9, or 11? Indeed, may Allah give us a tawfiq to perform this wajib act. Inshallah, we will pray that everyone gets this opportunity. And indeed, it is 7 times. The tawaf is done 7 times. So, mashallah, well done. 133 people. Leaderboard stays the same, but Wajiha Naqvi is back with an answer streak of 3. So, well done to Sister Wajiha. Question number 27. True or false? Namaz-e-Ayat is wajib when a house burns down. True or false? So if you see a house burning down, may God forbid you see this, so any house is burned down. But if you do we perform namaz-e-ayat or no? False. Namaz-e-ayat must be prayed during a natural disaster in your respected countries or regions. So the answer is false. So well done to 131 who got that correct. And 18 correct answers by Kulgul. Next question, number 28. Tayammum is a substitute for wudu depending on the circumstances, obviously. True or false? Okay, well done. It's true. Tayammum is performed as a substitute for wudu depending on the circumstances, which is a very separate discussion. But yes, well done to 136 people got that correct. And Hassanain is back in the game. Well done to Hassanain. Question 29. Which companion did the Holy Prophet say is from the Ahlul Bayt? Is Imam Ali alayhi salam, Ammar ibn Yasir, Salman al-Muhammadi, or Abu Dhar al-Ghifari? Indeed, a very notable tradition from the Prophet where he says, Salmanu minna Ahlul Bayt. Salman is from the Ahlul Bayt, alayhi salam. Salman al-Muhammadi, otherwise known as Salman al-Farisi. So well done. 90 people got that correct. Leaderboard stays the same. It's very close, I know. Question 30. Mukhtar al-Thaqafi had an ally named Ibrahim. Who was his father? Was it Ammar ibn Yasir, Miqdad, Malik al-Ashtar, or Qambar? For those who have seen Mukhtar-Nama, the series, you will know the answer. Mukhtar al-Thaqafi, the avenger of the event of Karbala, during his uprising, he had an ally. His name was Ibrahim ibn Malik. Well done to 93. His name was Ibrahim ibn Malik, who was the son of Malik al-Ashtar, the companion of Imam Ali alayhi salam. So well done. Okay, still the same. Next question, number 31. Who is he? Shaheed al-Raghib al-Harab, Shaheed Mustafa Chamran, Shaheed Abbas al-Musawi, Shaheed Dastaghaib Shirazi. Well done. He is indeed Shaheed Sayyid Abbas al-Musawi, a Shia cleric from Lebanon, the previous leader of Hezbollah, who was killed with his wife in 1992 by the Israeli Defense Force in a bomb blast. May Allah bless his soul. Well done to 56 people who got that correct. Okay, still getting there. To the last question, guys. Well done. 32. Israel is weaker than a spider's web. Who said this? Benjamin Netanyahu, Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah, Ayatollah Khamenei, or Fidel Castro? Israel is indeed weaker than a spider's web. It believes it's a big superpower, but it's nothing but weaker than a spider's web. Is a very famous quote said by Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah, the soldier of Imam. So well done to 76 who got that correct. Okay, combo, people getting streaks. I know it's very close. Next question, 33. Despite sanctions, which country has Iran recently supplied gasoline tankers to? Is it Turkey, Bolivia, Venezuela, or Kuwait? For those who are following the news, they should know that Iran has been under severe bombardment of sanctions, but despite the bullying of the United States. It has exchanged gasoline tankers with Venezuela. Well done to 72 people who got that correct. MashaAllah, following the news. Let's see who got that correct. And we have a change. Anjum is in the lead now. And people are getting streaks, I know. Couple of questions to go, everyone. Question 34. Al-Khwarizmi is the founder of which branch of mathematics? Is it Pythagoras theorem, trigonometry, algebra, or fractions? Indeed, he is the founder of algebra. Al-Khwarizmi. So well done to 87 people who got that correct. And we have a change. And can I request, I can see who's drawing on the screen. Please, can you stop drawing on the screen? Otherwise, I will have to remove you. I don't want to do that, but thank you very much. And well done to Qasim Jaff. MashaAllah. 21 correct answers in a row. MashaAllah. Keep going, Qasim. Next question, number 35. Under which empire was India swept with several famines, which led to the death of over 5 million people? Was it the Roman, the Ottoman, the British, or the Umayyad? Indeed, it was under the British Empire that India went through several famines over numerous years that led to the death of over maybe more than 5 million people. So well done to 102 people who got that correct. Okay, the streaks are coming in, mashallah. Question 36. Which British ruler was responsible for immense crimes, notably the 1943 and 45 Bengal famine? Was it Anthony Eden, Herbert Morrison, Franklin Roosevelt, or Winston Churchill? Indeed, it was Winston Churchill, the racist British ruler. Under his rulership, India went through numerous famines, especially the 1943 to 45 Bengal famine, which killed millions of people. History that is not taught in our schools, especially in the UK, but I believe we should be aware of the British Empire and the crimes committed by the British Empire, as said. So well done to 90 people got that correct. And okay, we have changed. Batul is back in the game. Well done to Batul. Keep going to the last question, 37. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. True or false? The answer is indeed true. The ostrich's eye is actually bigger than its brain. Interesting fact, eh? So well done to 112 people who got that correct. And the leaderboard changes again. Okay, we have Anjum, Hadi, Fizza, Hassan, and Zahra. MashaAllah. The Adnan family is taking over. But Sarwar Manasia, well done to Sarwar Bhai for 3 questions in a row. But 2 more questions. 38. How many years are there in a century? 10, 100, 1,000, or 10,000? Indeed, there are 100 years in a century. 100 years. 117 people got that correct. Well done to 117 people. And the leaderboard stays the same. 12 players just hit 7 questions in a row. Well done. Question 39. So the flag belongs to which country? Rwanda, Uganda, Kenya, or Mali? Indeed, it is the flag of Kenya. Kenya. Well done to 84 people who got that correct. And the leaderboard is very close, but we're approaching the last question. Today's quiz is sponsored by who? Is it Jafferiya Youth, Blue Blinds, Ahlul Bayt Islamic Mission, or Club 313? Indeed, today's quiz is sponsored by Club 313. Well done to 114 people. I'm sure those who have, you can see where you have come in the quiz on your phones now. But let's take a look at today's winners. In third place, we have Fizza Adnan. Once again, second place, we have Hadi Naqvi. And the winner of today's quiz is Anjum. And the runners-up are Hassan and Zahra. But as mentioned, today's quiz, we are giving the prizes to the top 10. So if you bear with me, I will open the winners of today's quiz. Okay. I'm going to share the screen just so we can see the winners of today's quiz. If you guys can see, first place is Anjum. Hadi is second. Fizza, Hassan, Zahra, Zainab. MashaAllah, the entire family has taken over the leaderboard this week. MashaAllah, may Allah bless his family. Zamin is 7th. Fizza Kashif 8th, B Mauji 9th, and Kashif Rizvi in 10th position. For those who can see the screen, apologies. Okay, well done to the winners for today. And may Allah bless you all for joining again this week. For those who have won, please can you drop me a message on WhatsApp so we can arrange a prize for this week. And just before you all go, just to let you know that Jafferiya Youth is working on a project known as Zahra Kids TV, which is hopefully coming very soon to you. We are opening up a platform for children's cartoons, a channel for children's cartoons. As you all know, the cartoons in today's day and age are pumping out messages which are conflicting with the Islamic teachings, and our children are sadly being influenced by these cartoons without us even realizing. So this is a project we are working on. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. We are going to be releasing episodes very regularly for your children. We do need your support, however. We have a professional team working on this day and night. But yes, we do require your support with this. If you require any further information, please drop me a message on WhatsApp. And those who have won today's quiz, please can you drop me a message on WhatsApp with your name and your email address. And I hope you today enjoyed today's quiz, and I hope it was beneficial, and I will inshallah see you all next week as normal. If you would like to stay updated, please leave a message. I'll leave my number in the chat box there. Please drop me a message if you would like to stay updated with our projects and our quiz programs. And if you like your child to be part of this and recite us Quran or anything else, please also drop me a message and we can accommodate accordingly. But once again, I thank you all very, very much, and I apologize anything on my end if I hurt you in any sort of way today. And yeah, thank you. Jazakumullah khair. May Allah bless you all, your children, your families, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this of Saturday and the weekend. Please remember me and my family and my team in your du'as. Khuda Hafiz, Jazakumullah khair. And if you have any questions, please leave it in the chat. I am currently here at the moment to answer any of your questions.